Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for locking in with your boy. Let's get into this thing. As y'all can see, Mendoza, he still fighting against somebody who's not even a factor in the game no more. Instead of focusing on Eastern Cape and Murcia. Ain't fooling nobody but himself over there. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, by all means, go back to part 1 and work your way back on down. We're trying to keep that barrier between where we're at and where Murcia is at. He's trying to get his guys, as you can see. You can see right here, he's trying to hurry up and get up this way. He's sending his boat that way because he's trying to get his airplane so that they can protect this little stack he got right there. Which I kind of don't have a problem with that, because that's going to push him out of that southern area, which is fine with me. But that just shows you where the strategy was at and how it was executed. Right here you see right on time like we need him. North Columbia doing exactly what we need him to do to help the team. Yes. Is it a risk? Yes. Will he lose a lot of troops? Yes. But we needed North Columbia to come here to put some pressure over here, because we're being towed up from the flow up. Murcia is running amok. He's getting no pressure on us, so we needed North Columbia to do that. I needed Mendoza to come. Mendoza wants to stand still. But now we got Oregon. Oregon finally took care of Southern Highland, another multi-account. We got rid of Southern Highland. Great job, Oregon. Great job. That's what we needed. And so now he's making his way towards Murcia as well. So now I got my other guys that are starting to make their way towards Murcia, and I can kind of lag back. I can start remobilizing my troops and get them out of the way. I don't care if I lose a lot of provinces. I'm not going to lose all my troops. I have to let someone else step up to the plate and do some of the fighting. I got to regroup. I got to get my troops back into a safe place, and I got to get some kind of balance back to my nation. At this stage, I'm already pretty much ready to give up Asia, but I'm not going to allow people to come down towards Australia. That's my hometown. That's where I have my most expensive provinces. I've been building all kinds of railroads and things like that in Australia. So those are very, very, very lucrative and expensive provinces now. They got level 5 forts, railroads, boats if they can have it, houses, the whole nine, which garners a lot of points. So you got to understand that, guys. So Australia is where I'm getting a lot of my points from, because I got a lot of things built in Australia. You got to understand these little strategies when it gets to the end parts of the game, where the enemy will be like, well, how has he still got so many points, but he's losing provinces? Because you getting my cheap provinces. You're getting provinces that I didn't put a lot of money into. So you got to understand how that works, guys. This is where my stuff is at down here, and this is where I'm constantly building level 5 forts, buildings. As you can see, I got all of the railroads. That's where my sweet spot. Now if you come down there, you're going to get a lot of my points. Constantly building new forts on these things, making sure everything that I can build down there in Australia, I'm going to build it, because it's going to give me points, and we're going to protect those areas. That's why I'm going to mobilize my troops in that area. Look at this coward Murcia. Didn't I tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all who I was? Did I cheat him? Did I do some kind of magic power on Murcia? Am I being unfair about how I'm broadcasting this? No. You ran like a coward out of here because you got your tail cut because you brought all these troops over here and didn't realize you didn't have no air support. Rookie. Noob. You want to call somebody a noob. Man, Murcia, you don't shut your mouth. You're running with all these troops. I ain't got but 69 airplanes right here. Those 69 airplanes can't take out all these doggone troops. But you don't know how to utilize it. You don't know how to set up a line of defense. You could have took that whole southern area, created a line, and moved forward. You panicked because you were so worried about my airplanes. You panicked like a girl. You panicked. Oh my goodness, I ain't got no air support. What do I do? Just like an amateur. Now, if you were a skilled player, you would have known what to do. Rookie. Noob. Talking about somebody a noob. Can't stand that word noob. Thought you were just gonna run amok. Now you're stuck. Guys, we do got a new game I'm about to get started. I'm gonna do a tutorial video for those who just want to learn little bits and pieces, and I'm gonna make that live. When I do the tutorial, it's gonna be live because I want you guys to join in. We can talk about it. We can ask questions. We can really dig in on it. So I look forward to doing that as well. South French Indochina. I mean, this dude ain't made no moves. Ever since I got a little bit of a crack on Murcia, and not much, because Murcia is very strong. Let's not fool ourselves. But anytime I kind of stop Murcia in his tracks and get a slight advantage, I just noticed that I don't get any support. I don't get any support from old South French over there. Alright, so we got Oregon moving in, which I appreciate. But I will say you got Murcia coming with that 5,500 down there. So it's gonna get nasty, guys. It's about to get nasty. I told y'all this thing wasn't over with. Listen to him, y'all. Listen to him. Listen to Murcia. This is where he gets real cocky, guys, and start running his mouth. Listen to him. Oh, you're now top 3. Means you're losing. Your front line is collapsing. Also, your noob allies. Told you, he like to use that word noob. This is where Murcia start to talk real crazy at me and stuff like that. But that's okay. Because he's talking to me because he see North Columbia on the way and he see Oregon on the way. I don't care about what you talking about. What you gonna do about these troops on their way? But we got Murcia, we got Mendoza down here playing games like he really trying to fight somebody. Mendoza is a joke. A joke. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back at it with another video. Y'all stay tuned.